The room stayed quiet. "Please, take your seat," a voice said. She looked around. Cameras watched. Floors shined. "I'm fine standing," she replied. No anger, just space. He shifted. Silence grew heavier. Everyone felt it. The order was clear, but fairness wasn't. No one spoke, yet the rules suddenly felt exposed. He smiled politely. "Right there," he said. She glanced at the chair. It sat apart. "I'll stay here," she replied. Her heart remembered classrooms, counters, buses, each time told softly, each time obeyed. This time her legs refused. The room noticed. Silence pressed. Cameras blinked. Breath held tight again. There, he frowned slightly. "I said sit," he repeated. No one challenged him before. Titles had always spoken louder. She met his eyes. He waited for movement. Nothing came. For the first time, silence did not obey him, and the room felt unsure as cameras watched. Breaths paused. Power shifted quietly. "Sit down," he said, quietly. The room waited. "I will stand," she answered. No anger, no fear. A camera edged closer. Someone whispered. The air shifted. A reporter paused, sensing a break. No one knew yet this refusal was not rebellion, but the first truth rising in that quiet moment. She filled the form. "We'll call you," they said. Weeks passed. No call. A siren stopped her again. "Routine," the officer said. She wrote complaints. No reply. Files slept in drawers. They called it coincidence. She called it memory. Silence grew because no one important felt touched by it. Each note dated, each promise polite, each delay quiet. The pattern stayed hidden, protected by desks, smiles, and a system trained to forget. People kept waiting. "Next file," he says, pushing papers across the desk. A clerk hesitates. "Sir, the report, I said next," he interrupts, hand already moving. Do your job," he snaps, voice even. The witness swallows. "They might be upset." "Emotional," he murmurs, stamps the paper. The decision is made. A letter goes out, names scratched, complaints folded away. No one notices the harm. He leans back, calm. Polished office, quiet authority. Careers vanish softly. Trust erodes in silence. Dignity lost under signatures and smiles. I thought it was wrong," the janitor says, hands trembling. "You know the rules," the manager replies, clipped. "I was only asking for fairness," he stammers. "Not your call," the voice snaps. A student whispers in the hallway. "It wasn't fair. I just answered back." "You'll learn," the teacher says, final. A mother waits outside a closed office, letter folded tight. "No one called," she murmurs. Alone, voices overlap. Each story ends quietly. The silence stretches. The pattern repeats. Isolation keeps them small. Pain shared only in memory. No applause, no recognition. They vanish, unnoticed, together yet apart. "Why is she still standing?" someone mutters. The officer shifts, glances down at his notes, hesitates. A phone buzzes on the table, screen lighting up. "Did anyone record that?" A clerk whispers. A reporter leans forward, voice tight. Was she defying orders? The room murmurs quietly, more curious than compliant. He notices first, the antagonist, eyes narrowing. No one interrupts now. No one nods automatically. Silence holds weight. The clip spreads. Screens blink. People exchange looks, small, careful. Authority feels different. He feels it in the air. Power recedes quietly. The room is watching back. The door clicks shut. He glances at the rows of chairs. The same seal on the wall. The camera's blinking. "Please, take your seat," he says, voice calm, practiced. She stops, breath steady. "I'll stand," she replies. A flicker crosses his face, disbelief more than anger. Whispers stir behind him. soft but certain. The clerk hesitates, pen hovering over paper. The cameras shift, angle catching more than intended. No one interrupts. Silence stretches, thick. Authority feels different now. Every movement recorded, every pause heavier. The air presses closer. He senses it first, the weakening. The room, familiar, suddenly smaller. He sits, shoulders straight, tie perfect, hands folded like armor. Your statement? Someone asks, voice neutral. He swallows. I stand by the report. A clerk clears her throat, passing papers across the table. He glances, memorized phrases ready. Yes, all procedures were followed, he adds, calm on the surface. Silence fills the gaps between the documents. Inside, his mind races. Denials, rehearsed words, safe corners. Each mention of a complaint tugs at his control. Eyes flick to the witnesses. He listens more than he speaks. Every pattern forming, unnoticed, threatens the facade. Power persists only while no one says it aloud. A pause. He nods, carefully. Breath, measured. Confidence held together by rehearsed words. The screen lights up with emails, audio clips play, dates match, too exact. No one stirs, no one gasps. A pause stretches. Did you authorize this? A voice finally asks. He blinks, jaw tight. Yes. Her eyes meet his, calm, precise. It wasn't just a mistake. Silence grows heavy, thicker than any raised voice. The room leans in, unspoken tension filling every corner. Truth lands quietly, undeniable, not dramatic. He exhales, the first crack in practiced control. She sits straight, nothing else is needed. His hands tremble, fingers tightening around the papers. He avoids every gaze, staring at the floor. No one moves, no one cheers. I didn't, he starts. She cuts in, calm. You did. Her voice is even, measured. The room waits. He swallows, a crack forming in control no one notices aloud. I see, he murmurs, finally letting the truth sit. She steps back. Silence holds. The lie. Collapses quietly, unsupported, failing without a fight. His name is called once more, softly, in the empty hall. No one answers. The office door clicks shut behind him. Meetings go on. Chairs fill. Voices rise, where his used to echo. He sits alone, papers untouched. The world does not pause. A headline drifts past screens, smaller than expected. Power dims quietly, unnoticed. Absence speaks. No one cheers, no one shouts. His weight has gone, and the room feels lighter. He sits on the edge of the couch, phone in hand, photos of old ceremonies glowing. No messages. A text from his daughter waits, unopened. The hallway is empty. Through the window, a neighbor glances away. Laughter from the past echoes softly, then stops. No one calls, no one visits. Silence fills the space his presence once commanded. The awards shine quietly, proof of a life that feels gone. A file slides across the table. Another one? She asks quietly. He nods, no words. Emails flagged, old reports. Reopened. Policies under review, but no memo sent. People glance before speaking now. Was this always overlooked? Someone whispers. Silence answers. The air shifts slowly. No announcements, no applause. Small actions ripple, heavy with meaning. Protection once assumed feels uncertain. Justice begins in hushed moments, unnoticed, but real. She steps forward. No one interrupts. Enough, she says, calm, measured. The chairs remain empty. Light cuts across the floor. Her voice does not rise. It fills the room anyway. No pride, no anger. The silence listens. Standing is not defiance. It is refusal. Refusal to disappear quietly again.